Welcome to part 3 of Klonoa 2 Lunatea's Veil. I am Ultivo on behalf of GA Retro, and we're going to start this part off with cutscenes, so I'll see you in a little bit.
Ivan, Lunatea Hilna, Lenfen, Flam. Minha, Umumia na Umumia.
Buenas, Farinta.
Mia, mia, Umumia, mia, Nemaluria, Tatu Miu Miu. Minhana.
You were Fatomiliona. Do you pa? Share. Let Lang find Samaruna.
Ding? Les, is that Lang?
Yeah, we know you. Loot.
So Flogaran, the Armored Beast, is the first boss of this game. And we have been more formally introduced to the bad guys of this game, which is Leorina and her adorable sidekick, Cat. And, just so you know, they're not bad bandits. So anyway, this guy is pretty simple. His weak spot is fairly obvious, and all you gotta do is pick up one of these moves and throw it at said weak spot. He will try to hit you with little, I guess, spinny ball things that are spiky. They're not really balls, but spiky things that go around the whole arena. But you can easily jump over them, and this boss battle is actually a piece of cake. So, Leorina the Sky Pirate. What does she want, and why is she so interested in these bells we're ringing? We'll find out a bit later, but it's pretty crazy. So now our boss is getting a little bit more complicated. Now he has to jump and get the flying moves and hit the weak spot with that. So the strategy stays basically the same, only there's one more button press. So, yeah, not an awful boss. That's his remaining life there at the top right. But I like the design of this boss, and it's super simple, but it's pretty fun. I don't mind battling this boss over and over again. Yeah, just the artwork of this game is just really well done, I think. So, yeah, and what's with cel-shaded graphics always looking... Cel-shaded graphics age so much better than any other thing. And they look great. More games should take advantage of that. But anyway, we just beat the first boss of the game. And now we're gonna get more cutscene.
Oh. You know Hanunatra?
Kra.
Klonoa went it out.
Menemro, Teoria. Racambello. Jurit wahu yuruma. Wafia, periuda. Waru wawamunga. Aman, wagrumunga na. ニフラフ
ラク
ふぬ
ルラクルラクル
ラフィ
ラクル
トゥアラトゥアラディオクアラ
So, now we see what we get when we ring the bells. We get the element, or Bell's power. I noticed Popka said we call it element for short, but Bell's power isn't really much longer than element, but whatever. But anyway, now we need to go talk to the Prophet again, and he'll tell us our next move. Also, when we got our element, the Dream Voice came back, and still saying the same thing, help me, help me. But we get a little bit closer to the Dream Voice with every element we collect.
Boom externa. Vivon danu au lupa. Banirau doan ida.
Abu, wagyauna. Aum ling agana. Nina, lugu puasa.
Dugarum. Daradindu leng biong pia.
Bahrama, Raspberry.
Duo. Tamdio jalan. Ikola buff.
Ikola wafi. Jorianton. Lunatea penamaran Esteria. Wajar mugu. Anggu. Nami yang desensia. Fabian, tutorial video dia. Wow! Ow!
Alright, so now we get to go to the new kingdom of Joliant, which is a giant amusement park. Actually, one of my favorite parts in the game is actually Joliant's levels. Because look at it. Although, the inhabitants of Joliant are kind of creepy looking, I'd say. But, it's all very colorful and fun, and just great. Just great. So Tat stole the element. It was pretty easy for her, actually. But she split in two, and in order to go after her, we will have to do 2 levels. So there's Jungle Slider right here. So let's do that one first.
さがジャックトライやら。Wag kang mag-grow! Manyo do ilno? Leia? Supaya lulu-lulu kadabam? Para do. Manyo ulu hero. Wagama! Gruaga! Muya wago! Wah, yata.
So, Jungle Slider, the first, I guess, surfboard level of the game, and I actually really like these levels. The controls stay basically the same. You accelerate, but you accelerate using the forward button, and press right on the control on the D-pad, and you brake using the left direction on the D-pad. And you still jump, you can still use your wind bullet, that's all stayed the same, except you're always moving forward. I really like these levels, these are one of my favorite parts of the game. There's only a handful of them, unfortunately, but I've always had a good time with them. And here we actually have a little 3D section, which works pretty well. The control stays with you pretty well when you go into 3D. A lot of games, when they try to do stuff like that, the control just doesn't work when it goes one or the other. So, no, it did a good job. This game really is an underrated gem. The advice I can give for this level is just don't try to go too fast. You're always being moved forward. You're not going to make bad time if you don't press forward. I'm going a little bit faster because I've played this level a couple times, but first go around you're going to want to go a little bit slower than I am right here, because stuff does come out of nowhere sometimes to hurt you, but you'll rarely get hurt enough to where you'll die. This game's really pretty easy, but there's some good puzzles, and it's definitely a fun experience. Gotta love this world. Just everything looks so fun. And checkpoint. And here we can actually, there's moves on hoverboards as well, so you can just grab them. They weren't really in the way, but I decided to just attack one anyway. even though I am kind of holding him hostage right here, he was still smiling. And there's a lot of gems to collect in this level, especially if you have a little power-up right here. And these things will bounce you, and there you go. The big hearts like that, they actually heal 2 hearts. So you're going to be at full health once you hit one of those. And another puzzle piece. I think I've already missed enough that I'm not going to complete the puzzle, but I think in the next part I will complete one of the puzzles, and I'll start to explain what you get for completing a puzzle, and maybe show off exactly what they do at the end of the playthrough. But here's Tat. Kind of funny little scene here. So let's go after Tat. So this part can be a little bit tricky. This part you're actually, if you ever want to have a hope to catch Tat in a timely manner, you're going to have to actually accelerate here. So you're going to need to be pressing forward a lot and try not to get tripped up by too many of the enemies and giant cactuses that are getting in your way. But all you gotta really do is get close to Pat and hit her with the wind bullet, and then you'll be good. Just avoid, go through the slalom of the cactuses, and I think I get it right. Nope, almost got her. So that was pretty easy. Alright, this is the last cutscene of this part, and I'll leave you with it. I am Ultimo on behalf of GA Retro, and I'll see you in part 4.
エルフワンラムタークワム